making his third appearance at the SAS Championship, a member of the victorious 2008 U.S. Ryder Cup team at Valhalla, who might still be horseback riding his driver down the fairway. Boo Weekley joins us on the Adam Gold Show. How are you, sir?
I'm good, sir. How you doing, Mr. Adam?
I'm doing very well. The last time anybody called me Mr. Adam, it was I believe in elementary school carpool line. First of all, it's got to be a blast to be on that tour. I mean, we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of the SAS Championship. I've been out there so many times, spoken to so many players. And everybody has the same thing to say about just the tour itself, that it's like the greatest retirement plan. It's a party all the time without, getting too crazy. But how much fun is it for you to be out there?
Oh, man, it's been a blast. It's really an honor to be able to still be able to come and play and compete, with the guys that I kind of grew up playing with out on the tour, the big tour, and now being able to come and play out here again and still compete and play great golf courses like Prestonwood. I mean, it's a great golf course, and the tour's, so late. It's more laid back, kind of the guys that used to be aggravating and, kind of a butt head, I would say, and they're kind of more chill now. It ain't as like dog eat dog, I reckon.
So, Boo Weekley is joining us here on the Adam Gold Show. Do you care to give us the name of somebody who annoyed you, say, 15 years ago, but now is cool to be around?
No, I ain't gonna say none of that. You shouldn't even ask that question.
You sort of left the door open. I wasn't sure. It is a blast, but it's also, as I have seen with my own eyes, super competitive, and you've got a guy like Bernhard Langer who is still competitive, and he's older than you are. I mean, he's probably almost 15 years older than you are. But it's still incredibly competitive. These guys are out making tons of birdies and like trying to win.
Oh yeah, I mean it's unreal how competitive it is, and like when I first came out 2.5 years ago, my first tournament was in Washington, and I was thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna get out here and everybody's gonna be playing a practice round. They'll get done, and then they'll go to the lounge or the bar and have a couple of drinks and sit around and talk and tell stories. But it wasn't nothing like that when I my first tournament. I came out and I was like, man, where's everybody at? I'm sitting at the bar like going to have a beer and laugh and cut up with some of the guys I ain't got to see in a long time. And no, they're out there, grinding. They're out there practicing their putting, they're chipping, they're hitting balls, and I'm like, holy cow! I said, this ain't like what I thought it was going to be. I thought it'd be more laid back at first, but I mean, it is laid back, but it's still like we were saying, the competition, still competition, and they still want to grind at it.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's there's money to be made, but there's also, because everybody just wants to be able to stay. First of all, it's competitive. It's not easy to stay out there, right? I mean,
no.
There aren't that many spots. Like the PGA Tour, I know the numbers kind of been decreased a little bit, but there's still about 150 to 200 players playing the PGA Tour. There's not that number playing the Champions Tour.
No, sir. You got to be in the top 36 to keep your card out here, and it's a tough. I mean, it's a grind because, you can't take off any week. Like on the PGA Tour, you can take off a couple weeks and you chill out and, don't have to worry about the tournament. But out here, every point counts in this, Charles Schwab Cup. It's a grind.
Boo Weekley is joining us here on the Adam Gold Show. Before I ask you a couple of just general questions, and including one maybe about the Ryder Cup, why do you like this event? This is your third time there. The golf course is, it's phenomenal. It's not easy, although I do believe the final scores generally end up being in the the 13 to 17 under range. What do you like about coming here?
First, it's kind of a laid-back kind of little town, and it's easy to get along with the people. For me, they kind of got the same, not quite the same accent, but it's very similar. And
it all depends on where you are. Cary, there's a lot of New Yorkers in Cary.
And plus the golf course is it's an awesome layout, and I love Bermuda grass. And I grew up on Bermuda, so it kind of makes it a little easier for me to, help read the greens and stuff like that. But it's just a fun time. It's good. The tournament was run real well. Jeff and them do a hell of a job, man. I mean, they put on such a great tournament, and it's easy to keep coming back. You know what I mean? Because they do such a good job.
They absolutely do. And by the way, you may want to go hang out after the opening round on Friday. Food Truck Friday is awesome. They bring out food trucks. There'll be music out there. The times that I have been out there, I haven't had other obligations after it. I have hung out, gone to the food trucks. You could just really relax. It's a great setting out there behind the clubhouse at Prestonwood. But then you've got everything else that they do. There's an HBCU Invitational Golf Tournament, the only one of its kind tied to a PGA Tour event. They will honor the military with Folds of Honor Friday. There's just tons of stuff out there. People can get tickets. You can go to saschampionship.com and get tickets. So let me ask you real quick, because you were on a winning team at the Ryder Cup in 2008. What do you think the winning teams have in common when we talk about a Ryder Cup? The Europeans just beat the Americans at Bethpage. You guys won at Valhalla, and I don't think it was particularly close at that one. What do you think winning teams have in common?
I honestly could not tell you the straight answer on that one, because, like I said, I only played in one, and I know Mr. Paul and them had it all set up where, it was like we had our groups or pods or whatever, and that'd be a question for like a captain or somebody that's played in multiple ones. Then I would say, somebody that's been on a team that's lost and somebody that's been on a team that's win, and that'd be a question for them versus, somebody that's been on one team and then we won, because I know that we all got along and we all were, we all believed in each other, which I know the guys that played this year, they all believe in each other, but it's just like, I don't know the chemistry of it.
What was it like to play in it? Well, how did it differ from you teeing it up in a major championship versus playing in a Ryder Cup?
Well, I mean, for me, it's like, all right, every week that we're playing in a regular tournament, I'm playing for myself and my family.
Right.
Where when you're playing in a Ryder Cup or you're playing in a President's Cup, you're playing for your country. You're playing for a bigger prize, and just not money. I mean, you're actually, every time you tee it up, you're representing your country. You're representing, not you. You're representing your players, your partners that are out there helping you or doing the same thing. And you got the American people that's on your back, and and they're pulling for you. That's, to me, that's what offsets, playing in a regular tournament and in a PGA or a President's Cup would be. I mean, it's an honor, first thing, and be able to do it and say that I played on the Ryder Cup, even when I win, lose, or draw, I'm there to represent my country. I ain't playing for me, I'm playing for them.
I think you are. You really play for your teammates, right? So if anybody grew up playing team sports, you play for your teammates, or in some cases your coaches, but you're really playing for the guys who are next to you. Now, was there any like side action? Because there's a lot of guys on the Champions Tour: Padraig Harrington, Tomas Bjorn, Darren Clark, Bernhard Langer, Miguel Angel Jimenez, Jose Maria Olazabal. These guys won multiple Ryder Cups. Did you notice any side action going on tour?
No, I don't really. Like I said, I really don't pay attention. I just go out there and do my work and what I need to practice on and do my thing, and then I go on about my way.
I get it. I totally. Those guys got a lot taller based on what happened about 10 days ago. Boo Weekley, before we let you go, your plan, your mission this week is to get in or stay in that top 36. Yes.
Yes, sir. That's the whole goal, is just to go out there and compete, and if I don't win, just try to top 10 or top 15 it. Just stay inside that top 30, trying to get into the playoffs, and going into the playoffs, and then because the points double in the playoffs, so just trying to stay inside that top 36 so I can give myself a good run at it the next 2 weeks.
Thank you very much for your time. Best of luck. Have fun in Cary. They will treat you well.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it very much for having me on the show, buddy.